Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump on here and kind of walk you through a little bit of your Mimic Social to kind of get you started. This is once again what our simulations will be doing for this class of social media marketing. So I'm just going to jump right in here. So once again, when you log into your book, this is what you see. Remember your essentials of social media marketing down here is your book, quizzes, etc. And your Mimic Social here is where we'll go for your simulation. So I'm going to just kind of jump straight to, now my view is a little different from yours because I have the instructor view and you have the student, but it's enough to where it shouldn't make a difference. Here we go. I'll just jump right in here. All right, so when you open your Mimic Social, this is what you'll see. This is the introduction, and I just kind of wanted to point out a few things. They embed some great videos in here to walk you through, and I wanted to point some of that out, but just kind of highlight some really important information. So you are working for Bowie Co, and you are a social media specialist. So you're working for the VP of marketing. So the first thing you want to do is go through your introduction right here. So you'll see this overview inbox about Bowie and market information. Make sure you go through it very thoroughly. This is a great video that kind of starts it off, explains a little bit what we're doing, and that you're working for Bowie's social media specialist, and it kind of goes through a few things. Your inbox here, once again, welcoming you to the Bowie team, but every round you'll have the overview and inbox, so I'll kind of show you that in the next round, just kind of touch on it. Here, a great video just about Bowie. So obviously the more you know about the company you're working for, the better you are going to be at marketing their information, and I do think it'll help you be more successful. So just make sure you go through this, watch the video, just read through all of these that they provide for you. And here's the market information, super important, shows you your products here, your market. So these are the different personas, and if you haven't gotten to that point yet in your book, hopefully you will soon. But these are the different market personas. So these are cool, and a lot of marketing use them, not in just social media, but it gives you the different types of customers that in this case Bowie has. Okay, and this helps you kind of target different customers with different products. All right, so just an example, this first one is energetic Jill, ages 18 to 27, female, $20,000 to $30,000 salary or income range. So you are going to target her with maybe bags that aren't as expensive as others, because when you go to your personas up this way, these people are making 95, six figures, 120,000. So you will target them with some of your more expensive bags. So this kind of helps you just know your different audiences. And so if you know anything about like marketing in general, you'll hear all about, and if not, you'll just hear all about target personas. They do help us kind of target who we're marketing to, which is really cool. So make sure you really thoroughly go through your introduction, this introduction area, before we get started in round one. So I'm just going to scroll down to round one. So you'll see real quick, I'm going to go back up if you hover. So you'll see there's 12 different rounds, all right? And so we will be doing, for the most part, a round a week, give or take, once we get started. And so the first three you'll see are organic social posts. The next three are paid social posts. The next three are social media influencers, and then the next three are just using social media in general. Okay, and so it's really cool how you can kind of see it come together. And once we get started, they kind of correlate with the chapters that we're doing. So it really does help put it in perspective. So I'm just going to kind of highlight a few things from round one, and they're very similar. So I'm just going to go through this one. Okay, so pretty much every scenario or every round looks similar to this once you click in it. So this is round one. It always has a video from your VP of marketing. You're always going to want to start with that. So the video kind of explains the scenario and what we'll be doing that week. All right, so make sure that you check that out. When they refer to resources and such like that, those tabs are usually all down here. So Here you'll have your scenario overview. So it's your market, your analytics, and your budget. All right. So make sure, and it kind of goes into in depth about your annual budget, your weekly budget, etc. All right. So each week you have a weekly budget, and you'll see that right up here. And that was just me playing with it earlier, so you'll see. But so $500 for week 1, and you really do want to spend as much of it as you can efficiently, because they will it will rank everyone in class, and you won't see that, but it will rank like who's doing the best as far as it relates your budget, your reach, how many conversions, etc. And so it's really cool, and it'll show you all the insights. So that's kind of where the scenario, your video, and then it kind of explains it a little bit more at the bottom. So here's your inbox. All right. So kind of the same thing, but this is where you get your insight emails from your boss, if you will, in this case, and is included the reports and the resources that you need, though you can also find those right down here. So they have them in a couple of different places, which are nice. Your notifications hub, okay? So this is kind of where they're testing your knowledge. So I'm just going to give you a quick example. So your colleague has written, hey, this is my first day interning for the marketing department. I was asked to put together a customer persona report, but we haven't covered that term in my marketing classes yet. Can you explain them to me? And so what's going to happen is over here underneath it, you're going to have like 3 different options. So what they're doing is they're testing your knowledge on do you know what a customer persona is. And so I've kind of already done this one for you. So it gives you like multiple choice type things, 3 different options. And you click on the one that you think the answer. And so I clicked on this. A customer persona is a representation of a company's target market based on data collected from existing and target customers. And then they give you a response. And then down here in green, it tells you whether you got it wrong or right. So great, good job. Customer persona is a representation of a company's target market based on data collected from existing and target customers. So you can kind of see. So that's what this notifications hub is used for in a lot of different rounds. All right. So here's another example here. It's been over 2 weeks since I ordered my OG backpack. Bowie's website said it would be delivered in 2 days. I've called their support line several times, and they've have no idea what is going on. I'm disappointed in Bowie. Okay. So they give you, once again, different options. So here's your options. Hey, Trevor, here's your tracking number. It must be the delivery guy's fault. Okay. Or, Trevor, we're sorry for your frustrating experience. We've tracked down the issue and we want to make it right. We've directly messaged you some more details. Or you have an option of don't respond. So you'll pick which one you think is correct. I'm going to go with that one. Then you're going to hit send. And then they'll respond to you. And once again, you get your feedback down here. Great job. So that explains kind of how the notifications hub works. Okay. Then you will go to create your post. All right. This is a must watch. This video right here walks you through every step of how you do it. It makes it super easy. Okay. Must watch, and there's a lot. All of my students will like go back, watch it. It's just thorough and detailed. So I'm just going to give you a quick little overview. But the video does this in depth, so I won't spend a lot of time. But here, I'm just going to point out is your instructions, your step-by-step instructions. I'm a visual person, so if you are a visual person and you have your instructions, look at them as you're working, you can print them. You don't have to. But you can actually print them, and that makes it a little bit easier for some people, just a little FYI. But that's what the little instructions tab is. And this is where you'll be doing your post. And in the video, it explains it. So you will pick your platform, and you can post on multiple platforms, and it easily explains it there too. I just try not to make this video super long. But let's say I want to post to Instagram. I'm going to add my media. So you'll add it there, and it points out that you'll add whatever media. Some posts requires media, some don't. And they're all associated. Some are free. A lot of them aren't. So you see they have prices here. So you'll pick your media, and then you can add words. You see that I had already picked one before when I was playing around. And so now it's telling me I'm over budget because I had picked one that cost, I don't know, $300 or whatever. So now I'm over budget. So it'll tell you. So it's very thorough, you see. modify your post image before proceeding because you don't have that much money to spend. So far I'm at $650. My budget is only at $500. So it's really great at kind of flagging and saying yay or nay. So I will delete that, get rid of that. Oops. So just a little FYI, so I'm gonna delete that post. Yes. All right, so now I'll go back. So yeah, I had picked a picture, this right here. That was $350. So anyways, so I had just picked a picture and I just posted something. So I wanted to show, like, right here is your little hub that kind of shows you what you've got posted or pending or scheduled, and it's kind of cool. You can kind of see them all in one place. But once you're all done and you think you've got everything in line, you're going to hit run simulation and it will tell you how it performs. So, but I really just wanted to kind of highlight a few things, really make sure and that you watch this video. It's super important. When it comes to your budget, just one thing I want to bring up real quick. There are two different costs, right? You have your production cost, so that's each piece will have a production cost, and then your promotion. So like especially with paid social media, you have a certain amount for a certain amount of days. So like let's say on Facebook you've created a post and it's going to cost you $10 a day and you're running it for 7 days. So that's $70. So that's all things to consider in your budget. All right, so just a little FYI, and that just so you know that going forward. But once again, make sure you check out all the short videos. They're pretty short, so like not easy to watch, but they are very thorough and detailed, and they're very helpful when it comes to our simulation post. So that's all I'm going to show you today. It's just wanted to get us going as we start our rounds out. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will be chatting with you soon. Happy posting!